All right, guys, Shotty T here with another video. Sorry, it's been off for a couple of days. Actually, I'm still on vacation, but I'm just wrapping it up today. Gonna be hitting the road back home, 6-hour drive, and about a couple hours. So this week, of course, I've been on the game, but just not enough to just do a full recorded session. So just to kind of recap what has taken place, we did lose our Rare Soil War this past weekend. We were the favorite to win, but the other alliance had like 3 or 4 different other alliances help them out. And that's what it takes if you're going to be on defense, to have other bigger alliance help out. So this week we have one more attack this upcoming Wednesday, and then we're going to be on defense on Saturday. But that is not the main thing. We have for this week, and it's the last week of the season 2 before we go into celebration mode. I heard it's going to be some good stuff there. It is faction duel. So the winning faction of the duel will get a large amount of rare soil for the faction. Not only this only impacts the faction leaderboard, and the alliance of the winning faction doesn't get extra rare soil. So right now, our faction has been dominating overall. So we are expected to win this, but it's kind of like the Warzone duel where you get certain points for doing certain stuff. So let's read this here. Faction duel is the ultimate battle between rebels and Gen Marie. The winning faction claiming a large amount of soil. 7 days. Duel lasts Monday through Saturday are for contesting invasion rights, and Sunday is the battle day. And from my experience last season, I like being on attack versus being on defense. So if we outduel the other faction in point gathering throughout the week, then we will have the right to go to their war zone and attack them. And then, of course, control the capital to get 10 million points. Control each cannon to get 5 million points. There are 4 war zones of the same faction will compete for points against the opposing faction, which has already been established this whole season. The faction with the most points will earn attack rights, just like I just said. So after the battle begins, the cannon and the capital battles, commanders within the same faction will support each other. Victory is determined by capture progress. So this is going to be the war of wars. Like, I know you guys have probably seen some action. I haven't posted a lot of videos because the bandwidth on these wars is terrible. I can imagine, and that was just us going against another server, one server. Now we got 4 servers going against one server and their defenses. So it's going to be 4-on-4 battle royal, royal rumble, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be crazy. So how do we measure the progress? And go ahead and attack this polar bear, because we're multitasking here. So so the faction duel. So here we go. So this is going to be the turf is going to be at the leader of the 4 factions. So either we're going to be defending 257 or we're going to be attacking 240. Our goal is to attack 240, of course. And the grouping, yeah, these are the servers. And like I said, it's been like that all season. So I feel that we're on the winning side of this one. Same results there. Cool. We're almost at the 5 billion mark. I think that's actually a new milestone if I can get to that stage. And make sure you're doing this, because this is actually a good segue. This is part of the battle. So make sure that you're putting your best team. So just going to give you a little insight of my team for this once they get back to the field. All right. So when you're attacking this, make sure you take your normal, because your standard team is to have 2 defenders in the front, 3 attackers in the back. But when you're fighting these things in the middle of the map, and this is every day, it's going to rotate between the polar bear, the gorilla, and the mammoth. So the polar bear takes more damage from tank champs. The gorilla takes more damage from missile champs, and the mammoth take more damage from aircraft champs. So This is my full tank team, even though there is an aircraft attacker in there, but she's better than any other tank attacker I have. So sometimes you might have, like for my aircraft team, for example, I'm gonna have two aircraft attackers, DVA and Morrison, but I'm still gonna have Kimberly. I'm still gonna have Marshall. Marshall is in every group, and I'm gonna still have Stedman. Just gonna move some gears around. I'm gonna probably move Stedman's gear to DVA and probably Kimberly's gear to Morrison, because since they get boosted attack, I'll get them more damage. So this is a perfect segue to talk about this. I know I talked about that in more detail in other videos, but it's more important this week because the weekly results, every point matters. So this is the standings right now, 472,900 to 418,800. How are these points gained daily? Part of it is what I just showed you. Let's see. So Alliance Duel victory. So make sure that you are winning your Alliance Duel matchups and versus and MVP. So this week happens to be an easy week for us. So there's no reason for us not to win this week, even though this alliance is giving us, they giving us a bang for the buck. They're level 13 alliance with 2 billion, but we're gonna pull away. So I'm not worrying about this week, but we have to make sure we're winning every day. So we can't take each day for granted. All right, so that's one way to get points there and have the MVP. Apex Arena #1, there can only be one person. We just hope it's someone from our combined factions. Desert Storm victory. Desert Storm, sometimes it gives us a mixed bag of stuff. So, and then successfully plunder one hostile Warzone truck. So this means that all week we should be only robbing trucks. I actually need to put an announcement in the chat. We need to only rob trucks that's in faction servers 241, 233, 232, and 240. Now, I did my part. I actually robbed a train in 241, 3 of my attempts, and I forgot the fourth one. I believe it was a 240 person. So make sure you don't want to rob people from your own side. So make sure when you're filtering the trucks, which I don't have any more to filter, and we're going to go ahead and get our last attack here. And actually, I didn't see this as a point criteria, apparently, because normally when we have Warzone duels, that is one of the factoring points, but I do not see that here. So I guess you don't have to worry about the polar bear stuff, but you still want to do it individually to give yourself more points to get better milestones, because these milestones are nuts, by the way. The different goals that you have, like if you get to 1 billion, for example, you get all those resources and diamonds. 2 billion, you get that. Look at all those construction speed ups there. 3 billion, a lot more construction speed. I still got leftover construction speed ups from that there. And then my next milestone individually is 5 billion. So probably won't get there for like another month, but we're going to try to get there. That's a lot of resources, and 5,000 diamonds. That's my new currency because I'm so poor at that right now. And the 8-hour construction speed up. So make sure that you take advantage of those by maximizing your individual milestones. But yeah, so we will have the right to attack this. If you have a chance to win your arms race within your grouping, achieve first place. If not, if it's someone within your faction that's doing it already, great. So let's see who's winning our arms race, for example. Is it someone from our grouping? No, 243 is not within our grouping. That's an outside server. But we do have someone from 249 that's in the running. I don't think I'm going to get there. I just don't have enough points to get there today. So, but if you have a chance to do it, there are certain individual days I'll have a better chance than others. I think day 4 is probably my best chance, and probably day 5 versus. Those are my 2 best opportunity days to do so. Or if I get like a very lucky draw of people that I'm in. So, but yeah, so that's the whole goal for the week. And then of course, once you get to Capital War, just like regular war, you have all these milestone boxes. So make sure you're participating. You get season merit medals for the first time if you get to the last box. And these are huge things to redeem. So let's go to that store real quick because we really haven't previewed this store. So you get profession skill reset for 10, profession change certificate. That's the reason why I'm pretty much where I am right now. But you get that. But the most important thing is this. But if you're in a big alliance, then you can get one of these. This is like the thing I really want to get, but I just think I'm not going to get enough points to get that. Like this and this, these are like the holy grail of items, but just not going to get there realistically speaking. So I got 14 of these. I might bypass it this time. I definitely want to get another one of these. I want to have the ability to change professions more often. And then whatever's left over, I'll get other stuff outside of that. These things I heard do some, well, I guess they don't do too good of a stuff, but the only way you can get this is from this store. So you want to participate in this war, get those milestones. But let's look at the rest of them. You get a lot of coal, alloy, chip chest, honor points, diamonds, pretty much at every level, and it escalates. Oh, you get season merit medals here too. So you get 20 more honor points, a bigger rarity chest. Let's see, how many do you get total? More coal and stuff. 75,000 more honor points. Okay, so you get 30. So you basically get a total of 100. If you get all the boxes open, you get a total of 100 of those season chests, and you get an epic one at the very end. So everyone should shoot for milestones, and these are how you do it. The biggest way to get there is to zero someone, and the best way to zero someone is get your butt in the action. And I believe this war, it says it's 5 days. So basically 6 days from now. So today is Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Sunday. So this will take place on Sunday morning. This is going to be epic, guys. This is going to be epic. It's going to take place early Sunday morning. Now that I'm thinking about it. So we're going to have to be up bright and early. Because right now, what time is it? My time. I'm on a Central Time Zone right now, so normally this is 11 o'clock my time. So this is going to take place Sunday morning at 9 a.m. my time. So for people on the West Coast, that's Sunday at 6 a.m. So bright and early Sunday. It's going to be a Sunday bloodbath. I know that's not the right place to have it, but hey, you got to be there, get those rewards, train your troops all week, be efficient. I talked about this during the week. Make sure if you're training troops, use the First Lady to train more troops so you can be more efficient with that, because you're going to need them when you're healing. Use that. If you're trying to upgrade your squads, use First Ladies. I've been using First Lady myself individually with the construction, and the I've used that today actually. So make sure you just take advantage of all the efficiencies that I talked about in the game, just to kind of show you. I just took over it. I just did it for my construction, and I just did it for my research not too long ago. So your account is never too big to use First Lady, because stuff like this matters. Like, I'm gonna definitely need that emergency center. I'm gonna need some healing, some more troop capacity in the emergency room. And then once these troops are ready to be trained, I will be using that First Lady again for that. So that'll be later on around reset. Take advantage of every little thing the game gives you, guys. I'm not spending any money this week, this weekly pass for this thing. I'm just going to let that sit there. We're not spending that. So anyway, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll talk to you later.